Hey everybody, this is Candace Yvette with Blackwomenaware. First, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who comes by and supports my page. It really does mean a lot to me. If you all can please press the like or dislike button and subscribe, comment, or even email me if you have any suggestions, questions, or concerns. My email is always going to be in the description box. Again, thank you for visiting my channel. Hey guys, it's Candace Yvette with Blackwomenaware. So I had to jump in real quick and give this message. First, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for visiting my page. Thank you for showing support and being concerned about the injustices that Black women and children face every day in the United States. I really do appreciate your support. You don't know how much that means to me, especially because I myself am a Black woman. I'd also like to put this quick disclaimer out there. Do not come to my page victim shaming or blaming. You will be immediately blocked for that. I do not tolerate it. There is no need for it. And I'm pretty sure you knew what you were saying in the comment before you posted it. So be respectful. Many of the victims, their families come back and they visit this page. I am their advocate. This is their safe space. No disrespect will be tolerated. You all have a good day. I'm going to let you go back into the commentary. Every 5.5 hours in the United States of America, a Black woman or child is murdered. Stop killing Black women. Stop killing Black children. Wait, hold up. Now, before we get started in today's topic, I wanted to share one last but important and exciting thing with y'all. So I have been communicating with the ladies over at Black Femicide US, and this year's 2022 Black Women's March is going to be held in August. It's going to be held precisely August 27th, 2022. That's a Saturday, y'all, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're going to be marching around the city. Yes, you heard me correctly. I said we're, because Candace Yvette is going to be in attendance, and I am honored to be there. I feel privileged to be there. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be food. There's going to be guest speakers. So if you can, please come out and join us. If you can't join us physically, support us virtually. Share and like this video. Share it with all your friends, or if you can't share the video, go over to Black Femicide's Instagram or their Facebook page, find this flyer and share it. I'm going to read their statement before I go into today's topic. It's one that, even though they wrote, I agree with it as well. So it says, we're going to be marching for the liberation of Black women and girls. We march to bring awareness to the issues that Black women and girls face uniquely and disproportionately. We march to honor Black women and girls and to discuss our plan of action on our future in this country that directly ties to our liberation. Beautiful statement. So I hope you guys can come out and join us. Again, the date is August 27th of 2022. The place is Washington, D.C. We're going to be meeting at the Washington Monument, okay? Washington Monument. So if you can be there, be there. If you need more information, just email me or send Black Femicide US a DM. All right, now it's time to go into our topic. Hey everybody, this is Candace Yvette with Blackwomenaware, and welcome to the Missing series. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Candace Yvette, back with another case. This one coming to us out of St. Joseph, Missouri. So Ella Goodie is from Scott, Louisiana, and she's been missing, y'all, since March 9th of 2022. Her vehicle was last seen in Dallas, Texas. POI Brandon Francisco was arrested in St. Joseph, Missouri on March 25th. At that time, when he was arrested, Ella's vehicle was recovered on April 1st of 2022. And her vehicle was recovered in St. Joseph, Missouri. Ella, however, is still missing, okay? If you all have any information on the whereabouts of Ella, you are encouraged to call the tip line at area code 318-484-2194. That number again is 318-484-2194, okay? And now we're going to get ready to go into our second case. Okay, everybody, I'm back with my second case. This one coming to us out of Houston, Texas. Okay. The father of a 24-year-old woman who disappeared on April 15th is pleading for help finding her. He is worried something bad has happened to Felicia Marie Johnson after her bloody cell phone was found near Bear Creek Park in West Houston. Felicia, who also uses the name Felicia Marie, was last seen at the Cover Girls nightclub at 10310 West Little York Road, where she applied for a job. According to community activist Quinnell X, an unidentified customer offered to give her a ride after the Uber was running late. Felicia has not been seen or heard from since. No cell phone activity, no credit card activity, no social media activity. She absolutely has just vanished off the face of the earth, Quinnell said Wednesday at a news conference. So I just want to add this real quick before I go ahead on reading. Nobody just vanishes off the face of the earth. And the reason why I have to clarify that is because we often hear things like that when either people go missing or stuff happens. You hear people say out of nowhere. Okay, and which I don't realize is when you hear stuff like out of nowhere or they just disappeared off the face of the earth. When you hear stuff like that, your mind and your brain, you automatically just level with that. Like you don't question it. And that's why if you're over here on Blackwomenaware, I'm not going to allow those terms over here to fly, because nobody just disappears into thin air. Something happened. Okay? Something happened. We just don't have the answers yet. And that's why we as a community are coming together to find those answers, right? Okay? You don't just get into a car accident. Cars just don't, like if you, God forbid, if one of y'all was T-boned, the other car just didn't come at you from out of nowhere. Okay? We got to get out of saying that type of stuff. Let me go on. Felicia's father flew in from California to help with the search. She was a beautiful, loving person, just like my mom. Rest in peace, Kevin Johnson said. The family says Felicia was in Houston to celebrate her 24th birthday and to make some extra money. I can't put it into words. I'm trying to hold myself together and not break down, Kevin said. I don't know where my baby is or what's been done to her. After not hearing from Felicia, the family called the police and hired a private investigator who the family says found her cell phone 15 minutes away from the club. So her cell phone was found 15 minutes away in Bear Creek Park, y'all. That's where the phone was found, or rather discarded, and it had blood on it. Now the article does not specify whose blood it was. It's just saying that cell phone was found there. Okay. Texas EquiSearch spent hours Tuesday scouring the area where Felicia's phone was found. Detectives from the Houston Police Department were at the park as well, talking to Felicia's family. Now that's good. That's good that they're scouring the park. But I'm thinking that somebody tossed that phone out. That phone was probably tossed out of a window or something. Okay. So let me go on. I'm trying to hold myself together and stay strong for the family and for you, said Kevin in a message to his daughter. And I won't rest for a day in my life until I have you back. We want Felicia to know the community is looking for you, Quinnell X said. We are turning over every stone. We'll leave no door unlocked or unopened until we find where you are. And I agree with that. Quinnell said the family called the police and told them about the cell phone, but they initially dragged their feet on the case. And y'all already know, my viewers already know, that the police in many of these cases concerning Black women, they do this. You know what I'm saying? Black women and children, they do this. Like the reason, like them doing this, they do this so often that they are one of the reasons why I formed Blackwomenaware, because we don't get that coverage. You know what I'm saying? The year that Gabby Petito went missing, a girl went missing like a few months before her. I believe her name was Destiny Smothers. And both Destiny Smothers and Gabby Petito are both from New York, right? Why do I bring that up? Because Destiny Smothers' mother, and reading that around the circumstances of that case, one, y'all know it pissed me off, and y'all know it broke my heart, because her mother continued to call out and yell out for help, and it just fell on deaf ears. But when it came to Gabby Petito, there's so much information out on Gabby Petito. CNN, if you search CNN, if you Google them right now, CNN will pull you up a timeline from how shit started to how shit ended concerning Gabby Petito. And don't get me wrong, I think with anybody, no matter what your background is, if you come up missing, you deserve to be looked for, with a vigilance. We deserve to vigilantly go out here and find our family members, our friends, our loved ones, even strangers, right? But we as people of color, our black and brown people, we're asking to get the same respect. You know what I mean? Let me continue on, okay? Felicia is around 5 feet 4 inches and about 150 pounds, with rose and butterfly tattoos on her right shoulder. She has brown eyes and black hair. Felicia is black or black Hispanic with a dark complexion. Police currently do not have a description of her clothing at the time of her disappearance. Okay, but I'm wondering if the people who seen her at that club do, or did. Okay, and this is the frustration when police drag their feet, because if I see somebody out in public today or whatever, a stranger, I can probably tell you what they have on. But if you wait a week or so, the most I can tell you is I probably seen that person. I don't know what they were wearing. Do y'all see where I'm going with this? Like a lot of Americans, I'm very busy. So, like when you see somebody one day, you probably can tell somebody, hey, this person had on a green shirt, jeans, they had on Jordans, yada, yada, whoop-de-woo. Let a week or two pass and they won't be able to tell you shit. This is the problem with, police and law officials when they let these kind of cases slide, okay? And just imagine what it's telling black and brown little girls all over the face of America. Not just the little girls, but the men too, when they go missing. Imagine what it's telling us. Let me go on. So, Cornell said they're hoping CoverGirls has surveillance videos, me too, that could help identify the man Felicia was seen leaving with, or her clothes, HPD, or Houston Police Department, has to take these cases more seriously. This is the fourth one I've dealt with in 6 months of a missing African American female, Cornell said. I couldn't agree more. And in every one of those cases of a missing, y'all pay attention now, in every one of those cases of a missing African American female, HPD has dragged its feet, and they did not do anything until I began to go public. Truer words have never been spoken. I got goosebumps reading that. And I'm not even just reading that for HPD, Houston Police Department, because it's not just true for them. It's true for police departments all over across America. Do I need to say one name? Do I need to say it, y'all? Because y'all know I say it all the time. Screw it, I'm just going to say it. Treasure Hendricks. Nobody was giving Treasure Hendricks' family any play. They wasn't paying attention to Treasure Hendricks' family, in other words, until this itty bitty teeny weeny channel, Blackwomenaware, covered Treasure's story. And I put out a 2 to 3 minute video on Treasure Hendricks, and the minute I did that, everybody else wanted to cover Treasure Hendricks. And I was so pissed off about that, because it basically showed how other black women feel about black women when we go missing. It showed how people who are non-black felt about black women and children when we go missing. Nobody gives a damn until it's a money grab and it's getting a lot of attention and people want views. Okay? It pissed me off, and I wanted to come out on here and start spewing and really dropping names and stuff when that happened, but I realized there's bigger fish to fry. If I waste my time arguing with these other YouTubers how people do in this part of YouTube, then that's one less case that I can pay attention to, and I can't be like that. Okay, but let me keep going. We need the same level of attention and priority like you give the young white females. We want equality from HPD in how you deal with these cases. I want equality in America for these cases. Okay? Anybody with any information on a disappearance is asked to call the Houston Police Patrol, and that number is area code 713-884-3131. That number again is area code 713-884-3131. Or you can call Houston Police Missing Persons Division at area code 832-394-1840. That number again is 832-394-1840. Y'all be safe, be alert, and be aware. You know what I'm saying? I'm even going to start going around to different kind of self-defense people who offer self-defense classes, not just selling of firearms and teaching you about shooting firearms, but self-defense classes, okay? Because Black women, we have to learn how to protect ourselves, because you see, the minute that you go missing as a Black woman or a Black child, nobody's going to cover your story. Okay, I'm trying so hard not to break down because y'all don't realize how true this is, because it's not in your face every day. The cases that you see and are making a national news are not people that look like us, and we don't make the national news unless it's something peculiar about our cases and like a mystery behind it, and it draws the attention of the public. Example, Kanika Jenkins. It was a lot of mystery around how that young lady passed away, and so a lot of people started to pay attention to it. Okay, so until you start digging and really doing the groundwork, and in some of our cases, you can't even look online. There's no Google, because the names, when you put them in, they don't come up. In some of these cases, you have to literally get out here and start asking questions. Okay, so I have to start calling around the area I'm in and start seeing how I can do, for the time being, some free business promoting, so I can get the word out on where y'all can go in y'all areas and start taking self-defense classes. Okay, even if you a big person, it don't matter, you know. But I'm finna get off of here. Y'all be safe, be alert, be aware. This is Candace Yvette, and I'm signing off.